The Environment Committee is at liberty to demand for an independent inquiry if it is not satisfied with the report of the Pollution Control Board on the River Lukha issue. Investigating into the phenomenon of the turning blue of River Lukha in East Jaintia Hills district, a phenomenon that has been a regular feature, the Environment Committee, which includes the chairman Shri S.K. Sun, MLA of Mauplang, Shri H.M. Sangpiang, MLA of Mausanram, Shri C. Ombon, MLA of Shangpung, Shri G.S. Sweat, member of the committee, on the 25th January 2021, visited two separate locations, Sonapur and Brichernot, through which the river Lukha flows. The committee also took drone shots to track the direction in which the river is flowing and the precise location where it turns blue. When the committee arrived at Sonapur, the members were able to witness with their own eyes the bluing of the river there. After which they visited an area called Khatlang in Brichernot, which is the meeting point of the rivers Lunar and Lukha. Scientists who accompanied the committee to these sites said that they had earlier collected samples of the water from River Lukha to ascertain the exact cause of its bluing. They remarked that preliminary tests revealed that the water from the river indicate the presence of acid and a high concentration of aluminium silicate. On a hot day, the sun rays falling on the water turns into refractive index, causing the water to appear blue. Shri H.M. Sangpiang expressed astonishment at the fact that where the river Lunar and Lukha meets, in Brichernot, the water is yellowish, whereas downstream in Sonapur it appears blue. It is for this precise reason that it was advised that the matter be submitted to the State Pollution Control Board and the Central Pollution Control Board to conduct a comprehensive investigation into it by collecting samples of the waters in both the areas of the river Lukha that flows from Khadum and of the river Lunar, and that the report be submitted to the committee so that it is able to clarify the matter with the inhabitants there accordingly, said H.M. Sangpiang. Further, S.K. Sun added that the duty of the Pollution Control Board is to complete the investigation, and if the Environment Committee is not satisfied with the report of the Central and the State Pollution Control Board, it is at liberty to call for an independent inquiry into the matter.
So that is, this is aluminium silicate is the one that produces this bluish color. It's not a chemical reaction. Actually, it's just an optical illusion.
Like this one.
Because there's a scattering of light. The scattering of light is called Maya scattering.
So
Maya scattering. When this light is scattered, it produces this.
After it cannot dissolve anymore, then it turns blue.
But for this, further research is required. The report that we have published in 2017, this is what we have explained.
And what are the level of, what is the contents in the water? What are the ingredients or whatever?
A lot of iron is there.
A lot of iron.
Yes, in the water it's 9 to 13 milligrams per liter. But in this precipitate it's quite high. In precipitate it's between 300 to 600 milligrams per liter. In the precipitate, it's whitish precipitate.
I know.
You cannot see sometimes. It's difficult even to collect the precipitate. It's whitish form. And sometimes it's brownish and white. But the main scattering, the aluminum silicate is mainly in the whitish.
Like this.
Sir, really what happens is, this formation will be between 4.5 to 5.25 pH, okay? So what happens is, the water that comes from Umutha, no? It's alkaline. If it's alkaline, it will never form, this precipitate will not be formed.
Which one that come from?
From that side where limestone mining is there.
What's that name of the river?
Umutha. So here, when Lunar, mainly this, Lunar is one of the main contributors to this Lukha.
I'm having a map
This is
here.
the pH.
I'm having a map here. One is coming from here. This is called Luba, no?
Yes, yes.
And one is coming from here. This is Lunar.
Yes, yes.
So it is only after the confluence
Yes, yes,
that it started
Yes.
blue.
Yes.
And that star cement is right here.
Yes, but I think maybe this map was difficult to see map. So what happens is, actually what will happen is, suppose water at pH is suppose normal, like 7 suppose. So what will happen if water that comes from the Lunar river is highly acidic, because if we have not visited, that's why before we mentioned, one of my scientists mentioned that we should visit Lunar Bindiyati, because the pH there is 2.2 to 2.8. Even winter and summer is same, and it's just, you can see the color is just like turmeric color. The water is turmeric color, yellowish. It's highly acidic. That is the main contributory to this river. Lukha
Yes.
River.
Yes.
So what happens is, because when the water reaches, the pH is less, no, that's when this precipitate will form. When the pH is between 4.5 to 5. But from the water that comes from the cement factories, that side, and the limestone area, that is the water pH is 8.1, 8.2. So at 8.1, 8.2, this bluish color will never be formed. This precipitate will not be formed.
Now, can you tell me what is the pH value here?
The last 2 weeks back, it was 7.3, 7.38, 7.4.
This one.
Yes, last 2 weeks back.
7.3 fish can survive, no?
Yes, fish can survive.
Now,
But what happened, this formation is from there. The formation of the precipitate will start from there, I think Hadum. That side is where the precipitate formed. And this precipitate, this bluish,
You don't
this white
only.
precipitate will come down.
That
Okay.
means the problem is upstream.
Starts from, yes, starts from there.
The problem that we have, sir, is upstream. Where he said, what was the river? You said?
That is
Mardum, or
Khadum.
Khadum. I think we should go there and
No,
see
we'll
now.
go,
We know,
we'll go,
we
we'll
know
go.
what is the scenario here.
You see like this.
We'll go.
So many rivers, but not this color, nah. That is the difference. I've seen Waikari, so many, river, mean yellowish only, not blue like this. Why this only this Lukha is blue?
No, I only mentioned because there's a particular pH, okay, particular concentration of aluminium and silicate and oxygen that forms aluminum silicate. That it needs a kind of what word can you say? A combination where the combination of the pH and the combination of the chemicals means the elements aluminum, silica, and oxygen will form this aluminum silicate and will form this whitish precipitate that reflect, they bring this optical illusion, it creates this blue color. So if those combinations are not there, they will not be created.
Yes. 5.9.
5.9 last week.
So, are the fish dying here in this river now?
No, 5.9, if there is no other problem, they may not die. But this much precipitate, I don't know the nature of the precipitate.
You see, there was a paper I have with me. They say that because of lockdown, this river was normal. Because the star cement was not working. That's what I'm not talking. It's the paper was talking. They say that during the lockdown, the river quality was normal. It's only after the lockdown, we start working again in star cement, then the blue color changes again. So that is one of the reasons that we will asking these two to confirm exactly what was the reason. We have seen your report. I have your report. We have had so many meetings with that, but still we are not convinced. We are not convinced. Because if this is the case, it should happen everywhere. But why it's happening only in this particular case? If you know about it,
Yes, that is the problem, no?
that's the problem, yes.
We need to conduct more study.
Yes.
Further study.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
We'll go to the